Recently, I got to travel to a state I've never been to before, North Carolina. A state that's abundant in trains that I rarely ever see here in the Midwest. So, of course, I was hoping to catch quite a bit of Norfolk Southern on this trip to North Carolina because Norfolk Southern is, of course, the most prominent Class 1 railroad in the state. Or if not Norfolk Southern, at least a decent amount of just the other eastern railroads that can be found in that region. So I figured the place where I could most likely find the most amount of eastern trains would be the town of Spencer, home to the famous North Carolina Transportation Museum. Here I could see plenty of older trains as well as maybe a little bit of Norfolk Southern since, of course, its Mainline, the Charlotte district, passes by here. But this is a massive museum. It would be really hard for me to cover all of this by myself, especially since I'm not from the area. So I was joined by a fellow train person, a train kid to be more specific. This was our experience.
That's a nice looking train. What do you think?
It is in fact very nice.
Yes, very. They got little speeders. That's cool. Speed. I lose my speed.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. Those things right there, I always picture them to have the voice of Wally. Like,
I can see
come
that.
on, like just runs up to you and goes, Wally, and then drives away. Yeah.
This thing is bigger than I thought.
European trains ain't small, my dude. Right next to Studebaker too. Which
Oh yeah.
that's pretty
And a motorcycle though. Let's help him get in his scale.
It smells like deleted footage from Captain America. You know? Like, I'm expecting Chris Evans to swoop down from the ceiling and start,
Basically.
Yeah, we freaking awesome.
He's a star-spangled man with a plan. I'm gonna get copyright claimed.
Yeah, probably.
Wow.
Dude, this is sick.
That's so
Chrysler 3. Okay.
Oh
Before
wow.
it became four-door pieces of junk, this was a Chrysler 300. Look how long this thing is.
Look at the tail, like whatever they're called. That looks so cool.
You know Flo from Cars?
Yes.
That's their line. So, this car here, see that weird-looking grill right there?
Yeah.
That's an Edsel. So
An Edsel?
This was Ford's offshoot in an attempt to make a new brand. They had this and the Continental Vision. Both failed.
They have like a shop cat that just roams around the shop. Hi, kitty. Yes.
Hi, kitty. I don't know where I heard this from, but I felt like, French and British stock like that, I always thought it was a different gauge to everything else. Like it happened to
The Survivor. I don't know what that means, but yes, very small. 926. Its name is Mac.
It's adorable.
Its name is Mac.
Mac. You've seen Owen Wilson go, Mac.
Cat
Basically,
and train.
very small.
Basically, yeah. Look at it in comparison to a van. It's tiny. Oh, he running. He's looking out the window, plotting his revenge.
He's lurking in the shadows.
I've never seen this much Norfolk and Western in all my life.
Well, you're gonna see more.
I'm sure I will.
Dude, this state, Virginia, I think even Pennsylvania has some of the most Norfolk Southern you're gonna see. 542 in ocean blue, except no, but that would be awesome.
Hi there.
No.
Welcome everyone. You're in the roundhouse. First time here?
My first F40 PH. I haven't seen one before.
I really haven't seen one of those in forever. That's a rusty boy.
Yeah, pretty much, but better than nothing. It's like a 1960s looking neighborhood. I like it.
It's literally exactly like that.
Yeah.
And it's not a convertible.
Wow.
Shitty bang bang podcast. That's cool.
That thing's polished really well.
Yeah. This is the real deal, dude.
I don't know how many times I can get this close to a train.
You can see the precision engineering that went into this. Look how close that is.
Absolute unit.
This lad, this unit.
Yes. Absolute size.
This
Ooh. Ah, so that's where they keep the holiday stuff.
This is Halloween. On holiday.
The rocket?
Yes, it's a Lego set.
Ooh.
He has that set. It's freaking huge. Is that the Lego set? No, never mind. That's a model. That's an N-gauge, dude.
Yeah. I consider doing Engage. That is cool, man.
This thing's sick. New York, New Haven, and Hartford.
New Haven train, very cool. Anyway, we have a train.
New Haven College.
Yes. Anyway, we have train to catch.
Yep.
Hey, that's
all
some
the
cool
fizz
art.
is gone from my truck.
Train safety and
Fucking heck, what time is it, heck?
we're cargo moving people. Funny song. We had to run.
DK, Donkey Kong.
It's the train.
One car going up there, dude.
I think it's an Amtrak. It's time for rail fanning.
Rail fanning at Spencer. How much
Yeah.
more rail fan could you get?
Ah, man.
Oh man,
If it'll show up.
maybe.
We'll see it.
Yeah.
Probably. John Deere moving something.
What's that
Thomas.
sound? Johnny Popper.
Round and round.
Johnny Popper.
Hear that sound coming through your town. The answer is clear. It's a big John Deere. NS. It's NS.
This lad.
It's the what?
Send me any videos you get up there.
Yeah. We got a ride.
This car, I'd say 1950.
Exactly halfway between the two cities, 300 miles each
Up and
way.
slide.
That's why Spencer Shop are
any
located
more
in precise locations.
In the
Amtrak trains also run on these tracks
Yep.
and include the Piedmont, Carolinian, and the Crescent, which run as far north as New York City and as far south
Doobie
as New
filming.
Orleans.
Yes.
The first tracks were laid here in
You filming.
1850 by the
Hey,
North
you filming.
Carolina Railroad.
This is train approved.
Yes.
This means train person approved.
Live train reaction. It's nice and cool.
Wow.
Many families have several
We're heading for the other side of the tracks.
Oh no, I'm back on the main line. Oh. It's like James rushes by. Like,
Oh
what
my
is that?
goodness. Oh my goodness.
It's like that fruity voice. Too.
What the heck is that?
Oh, those are garbage officers.
What?
They do be dead.
Yeah, pretty much.
Bro, watch an Amtrak just like fly by.
Yo.
You don't see. Yes, the key word is in fact yeah.
Yeah. And then Norfolk Southern jump scares me. Yeah.
Cooling stage. I don't know what that is. I don't know what half of this is. I'm a nerd if you can't.
Yeah, pretty much. So am I. I think it was like an experimental freight car.
Experimental engines.
Test models, trial and error. Whopper hopper. Whopper hopper. It says it on the side.
Double, triple, double.
windows. It is called a cruise shop. Built in 1924.
Wow,
Which
it's
uses
a house.
four integrated
Wow.
flows of a
Yes.
Wow.
Blue is a tube.
Clinchfield car.
Oh yeah, Clinchfield. I got blocked out or whatever.
BMT. Wait a second. This is from Roanoke. It's BMTX.
No.
Virginia Museum of Transportation.
Sorry, my dad was asking me if I brought spray paint. I was like, no, if I brought spray paint, I'd buy these nuts on this side. Just for giggles.
Its building size doesn't look very big.
DuPont had a hopper?
Apparently.
First Jeff Gordon.
Their company also went to crap.
First Jeff Gordon and now covered hoppers? What next?
Every train crew is required to stop to
Rainbow
and pick up a
Warriors.
supply of
They should have made a
fuel
Rainbow
for
Warriors
the main
hopper, like
That
like that
would
one
be
Canadian national hopper.
Yeah, dude, that'd be sick.
Penn Central.
Where?
Right behind you. It's still in Pennsylvania lettering too. What? Oh my goodness.
I was talking about multi-car.
We're trains
track
between
lane.
cars,
Oh,
carrying
yeah.
shipments.
Yeah.
Oh,
this
yeah.
thing.
These
Yeah, this is what I was talking about this
include
morning.
goods on their way
The
to
things that
shops,
lay like the welded rail.
orders for tools and seeds, and large
I've heard of those things, yeah.
including entire fleets. Up to 300
It was a little complicated, you couldn't tell.
Yeah, just a little.
Into
Not too
transfer
much.
ships were torn down in the 1960s.
Ooh. Oh wow.
I hope I have enough storage in my phone.
Me neither. I'll do my best.
Oh, dude, the breeze. It feels
Yes.
nice being here.
That's why I wanted an open window seat.
It feels nice when we're moving, but nowhere else.
Box.
Look,
Box.
rails that are color coded on the ends.
Whoa, really? That's
Where? Where? I think it's different strengths of rail. I think red was the lowest and blue was the strongest.
The tracks in the south are all that remain of the receiving and classification.
They're all the same length. They all come out in one giant piece. If not, they're welded together.
This area is still active today. It is used.
I guess it's a good thing we went to the museum and not railfanning because I don't know if we'd even see anything.
Yeah, there's no guarantee we'd see anything.
Exactly.
Beside the line for a few hours.
It's like you're.
If we went to Appomattox in Virginia, there's trains passing through there like every hour.
Inside the roundhouse. The train will not stay at this location, and you'll have to walk back to the parking lot, which is about a 10-minute walk. If you wish to get off the
It says
train,
exhibit comments away from the exhibit. So where's
Ironic.
the irony in that?
ICG.
The irony is found in this one.
ICG.
We're gonna go to another roundhouse because they only have like 30 minutes.
Yeah. I wish we had more, but.
Me too, man. You be a rusty boy.
F40.
You be a rusty boy. A rusty boy.
Ooh. E.
Not southern, just E.
E.
Gonna honk, just do it.
Yep.
Or not. Okay.
It is. For me,
You
anyway.
can flinch at it. I'm flinching at it too. All right. In fact, that I'm pretty sure I have a model of that nature. Like it's Norfolk and Western Navy.
I just need the NNW Jeep. I have the NS passenger cars.
My younger son, he doesn't take a lot.
He's
The fact it's Southern Crescent too really helps.
Crescent.
Dude, this is cool. This is so freaking.
And then F40.
eBay and it was like $500.
Bro, was it like brass or something?
It was brass. I think it was like a pocket ball or something. It was exactly like this.
Ooh. That's amazing.
Dude, imagine this thing thundering along the Atlantic coast. This is
Exactly. You can see like right through it. That's so cool.
You see, Lionel did a great job with this mouse. See, everything's separately. You can see straight under the boiler. It's like sunlight under the boiler. You know, so I'm just trying to.
And the legacy software on this thing is amazing. They really did. It's a Baldwin product. They remembered the little. Those are legible under a magnifying glass, folks. Oh, they have another little tiny train. It's up there.
It's got a Mars light.
Yeah,
Do a Mars.
basically. We are the champion. Southern.
Southern. It's after but south.
Yes. And a lot of model railroad companies have made this. So. Look at the little switch.
Duke, we found him.
Duke,
We found him.
we found our sleeping beauty.
Dang it, you beat me to it.
Pennsylvania, it's like more.
Oh, moose. Oh, moose.
What? What?
doing there?
Why? People have like, what? Norfolk Southern, before it was cool. Well, this is the first Baldwin diesel I think I've ever seen. I don't remember seeing another one
That's a
before this.
weird livery for Norfolk Southern.
Yeah.
It's so cool though, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the
16, I guess look that up.
yeah, the NS Heritage unit that they did use, I like it, but I also like this paint scheme too. So I would have gone
like
either
me
way.
as a kid building trains out of Legos, like it's so blocky you can't.
Yes.
It's so cool though.
Yeah.
I swear I made this thing.
Yeah.
Is that line from the Tiptoe Honey?
No.
With a wooden bumper.
It's Raleigh from the Carolina Flyer Thunderbolt something.
The Carolina Lightning Bolt.
Yes. The Carolina Thunder.
I'm not done yet.
Oh, it would have been so cool if they preserved one of their northern types. Because nobody talks about like the ACL. Did they have northerns?
I think so.
I know Oh wait, they did, yeah. And nobody talks about those. I'm so glad that Lionel actually made a model of them. Imagine. It moves! It moved.
Get back, I'm just gonna... It moved.
It moved.
It moved.
And it stopped. And it's like the one in the...
Yeah, that's right.
Like the one in the roundhouse.
Yes, they are.
I kind of want a modular railroad like this. Like, I've said this
Something
before.
this big? Dude, that'd be awesome.
I've said this before. Ovals are nice, but they can get boring after a little while, so I just do modules all the time.
Thank you. Oh my gosh.
I mean, I like them to a point.
To be fair though, you have more room for an actual layout. My table's in the barn.
Yeah.
In the barn, in the woodshed.
My layout's on an air hockey table. Get real.
Yours is better.
Oof. Oof. Man.
Dude, this is the biggest diesel.
Oof. The South server. Yes. And you can see the F-40 spying up there. Yeah. So this is like the maintenance.
Domes.
The turntable's moving.
It is.
It moved.
It moved.
Wow. There it is. 544. The deck pod. And another Southern engine. Ooh. Oh, wait, look. Yeah, so you see him too. Where's Percy? Yeah.
We can't go past the barrier. I want to see the tank house.
Percy, what happened?
You know these things had like a top speed of like 20 miles an hour, right?
I do know that.
Oh, it's a Lima built.
It is Lima, yeah. Gotham County.
Gotham City.
Gee, I sure hope nothing bad happens in Gotham.
It's the tiny boy. Oh man.
Oh no.
He do a derail.
Yep, basically. Oh, I think they have some. Is that HO? It looks like HO.
I think it is.
Nice. That's a
Oh
cool
yeah, look
model.
at that! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that!
Nice. Ooh. I've always liked the paint job of like the N&W passenger cars.
Yeah. You're gonna say, how did you pronounce it earlier?
I always thought it was Powhatan.
It's Powhatan. Around here it's Powhatan. I don't know.
All right.
You get some footage. I'll get some.
And so ends my trip to the North Carolina Transportation Museum with TrainKidStudios. I did do a few other things in North Carolina because we were there for several days, but I didn't do very much else railfanning wise. I would have liked to see more Norfolk Southern in hindsight, but I am grateful for what I was able to catch, both on the main line and just at the museum. So that was all great. We flew home a few days later, and I was able to see some trains on the return trip, so that was nice. And I actually got some gifts from TrainKid. We exchanged gifts. So thank you so much, TrainKid, for these amazing presents. These are actually really cool, by the way. You can probably tell, yeah, they're great. So thank you so much, TrainKid. We did a bit of a gift exchange. That was great. Yeah, I don't really know much of what else to say. Check out the North Carolina Transportation Museum. It's a great museum. I'm sure if you're a rail fan, you've most likely heard of it before. They've had a lot of famous events there, like the Streamliners at Spencer event several years ago. And before that, they rounded up all of NS's heritage units at the time and displayed them all there. So they have a lot of events at Spencer. And of course, they have Day Out with Thomas pretty much every year. So they have a lot of stuff going on. And I can definitely see why it's such a well-known museum. It is an amazing museum, like I said. and I can see why it's so famous, if you can call it that. I would call it that. But that's basically about it. I know I would have liked to do a little bit more train stuff in North Carolina, but hey, this is way better than nothing. This was still plenty of action for me, and I hope it was for you too. So, hope you enjoyed. Once again, thank you so much, Train Kid. Everyone go check out Train Kid. He has a cool channel. Check him out. So, check out the North Carolina Transportation Museum. Check out Train Kid's channel. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.